Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey all, halfway through the day at assholeconsulting.com, where if you have a question, need guidance, consultation, leadership, wisdom, or whatever else, and you think I have it, and you're willing to pay for it, yeah, go to assholeconsulting.com, we'll take care of you here. A young man writes, we're going to keep him anonymous. Hi Aaron, I'm in my early 20s and have been starting to do some dating, but I keep running into the same problem. I've been able to go out with some pretty good looking girls. I take them on a few dates and we both have a good time, but after a few weeks they just stop talking to me. I can't think of any reason why. Any ideas? I'd like a video if you need any more info. Please keep me anonymous. So I chatted with this young man. He sent me a picture. He's a good looking kid. He's 6 feet tall. I said, are you like short? Are you particularly skinny? No, he's 6 feet tall. So that's not it. I asked him not to, I was polite about it. I'm saying, okay, have you slept with these girls and then they leave? Or do you not even get to the sleeping part and then they leave? And he would sleep with them, but they'd still hang around after a while. So it wasn't the sex that was driving him away. So it wasn't like he had bad sex. Oh, who the hell is this? Oh, God, they're going away. What else did I ask? Want to know if he was a loser. I asked about his background, his career, and this guy is fucking killing it. He's about to graduate, top of his class, going to make a lot of money in IT. And I asked, okay, how old are the girls you're dating? This is not older than 23. And so that might be the issue there. Because I had this happen. I think every guy has this happen. You'll be going around, you'll be dating. And many times, back when Cappy had a heart, back when the old captain had a heart, not the mechanical pump that has replaced it now. Oh man, hello? This was before, well, was it? Yeah, this is still on the phone. This was where we had answering machines. You kids don't know answering machines, but like you didn't know whether you should leave a message, and there was all these complications because you didn't want to be like a stalker. We didn't have texting, so you could just text it and it'd be all right. You like actually had to call the person, and you didn't want to call them too much. And like you just find out, they did stop returning your calls, and you thought you had a great time. There was nothing you could put your finger on, like what the hell was wrong. I did this, I did that, I was clean, I brushed my teeth, all this. But here's the deal: we've eliminated the obvious options. You guys will still play it right. But these girls in the young 20s, they don't want to settle down, just like the guys. They are not looking to get married. They have been fed, I wouldn't call it propaganda or brainwashing, it's just what they've been told. But yeah, you go out, you go have your fun, sleep with a lot of guys. Your career is more important, your education is more important. I'm almost inclined to agree in your younger 20s, like if you're 21, you should kind of be focusing on your studies. You should be focusing on your career, getting yourself established. So I don't even necessarily disagree with it. But they are definitely not told you got to find a man, cashing your chips while you're beautiful. The point and purpose of life is having a loved one, maybe a family if you want to have children. If you want to do that, you have to do it soon because your beauty it's got a time stamp on it. It's got a time date. They're not even thinking that. They are so career and education. That dating it's a hobby, it's a fun thing, it's not a serious thing. And now it's like you seem to be a little more serious, like, oh yeah, when am I dating a girl and this and that, and maybe not today or tomorrow, but down the road maybe you're looking at marriage or a long-term girlfriend or whatever. Well, they're not there, especially at that age. They're out having their fun is what they're doing. So it really isn't necessarily a reflection upon you. Because that's why I asked all these questions. Do you have bad breath? Get a picture. You don't look, something that would be obvious why girls, but they're going out with you a little bit. A lot of them, here's another reason why. They don't want to get attached to you. They're afraid they're going to get attached. They know their career is more important than you, to them anyway. And so then they just stop calling. And then this doesn't mean you don't self-judge yourself. I mean, you should always be not overly critical, but you want to make sure you don't have bad breath. You want to find out what's wrong with you. I mean, but in the end, what I have found out, this is a great saying, I think I was 25 when I came up with it. This just shows you how smart the old captain is. It says, the why doesn't matter. All that matters is what is. These girls, whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. They're not calling you back, okay? And you can beat yourself up over what did I personally do wrong. 99% of the time, it's not you. As long as you keep your shit together, you know, you're a good-looking guy, you've done your part, you got to realize, you know, if you've done your part, then it's got to be mathematically the other side of the equation. It's a 50-50, you know, formula. You have 50% control, they have 50% control. And if you put your best foot forward and you do your best, and then they still don't call you, well, it's not your problem, not your fault. And the reason why, oh, good Lord, I mean, I know I cite education, career, they're more focused, they don't want to get, those are certainly legitimate reasons, but there are so many other reasons, and these girls are so fucked in the head in their 20s. As an older guy, when I look back now at the girls I tolerated, the girls that I dated, and I thought there was something wrong with me, because they, you know, it was so, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It was so outlandish and preposterous to me that these girls would not call me back for no reason other than that they were crazy and they had issues, or they were just your typical ditzy 20-something American girls. I always thought there was something wrong with it. I took it personally. No, not you. This is out of your control. You've done everything. You're a better catch than me when I was your age. You're a better catch than me now. And you know what? Forgive yourself. You know, or you could ask. You could always call them up, email them, and ask them. You know, whether they tell you the truth or not is another matter. But seriously, at that age, these girls don't know what the fuck they're doing. I can't even tell you the number of times, because I've forgotten more than I remember, where everything be going great and like the girl doesn't call, doesn't pick up the phone, never returns my voicemail, and you're like, well, what the fuck? You know, I thought, this is what sent Clary down the dark path. But there was one guy, I thought it was the best thing ever. I thought, like, this is in the bag. Here we go. Chumma. And no, she just didn't like me anymore. And it's like, well, what the fuck was all that? Who and I and he and the stuff and the fun and the and the who. And, oh, that's not, just fuck it. I didn't even get that. I just didn't get calls back. So, yeah, I'm sorry. It sucks to be your age, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. I always worry that my now approaching 20 years old of experiences no longer applies to you boys, but it does more than ever. So take it from your older brother, your old Uncle Cappy here. It isn't your fault. Make sure it's not your fault. Do everything right. But after you've done everything right, you've done all you could do, there's nothing more you can do. And there's something off with them, something on their side. Don't take it personally. Best of luck. Toodles.